guys. Another video. I'd like to expand on what I talked about yesterday. So after thinking about it a while, maybe I wasn't completely correct on what I said. I was not completely reasonable. Sometimes it is necessary to wipe. Sometimes. I guess it depends on like who you are. Like with me, I have a very dry diet, dry food, so you know, no point in wiping because I'm clean anyway. What the? Maybe I'm not the smartest person, okay. But still, I'm gonna give my mind. Give my piece. But yeah, I guess if you're a splatter boy and you got some, like, juice leaking, yeah, you may need some paper or the sink. The sink, the sink can work. Like I said, in other countries, they use water and all that stuff. I really agree with those guys, because paper is super wasteful, in my opinion. Oh, crap. Uh, Speaking of wasteful, maybe it's waste electricity for me to play video games. Whatever. What some people do online. Like, this isn't worse. But yeah, as I was saying before I got slammed by these guys, who are great shots because they don't waste their time wiping. See? Instead of wiping, they're spotting enemies. Gee whiz. Yeah, this is... Okay, maybe I just suck. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I need to find something else to talk about. Yeah, let's talk about something else, because... Yeah, maybe I'll start using toilet paper. Yeah, I think I'll change my opinion on this. I'm gonna switch sides. But I don't believe it should be used alone. Like, when I was a kid, I was taught toilet paper, then a wet wipe. You flush the paper, you throw the wipe in the trash. That's why you have a trash can next to the toilet. Now, we don't do it nowadays, because, not gonna lie, kinda lazy. Don't want to change trash every once a week. I got, like, already 2 trashes to change. I don't want 3. Ugh. Yeah, a lot of experiences led me to believe what I believe and do what I do. Though, as you can see, I don't have a lot of experiences with games. Once you become an adult, you gotta work a lot, so you really lose the expertise. I was always told you're either gaining or losing expertise. There is no standing still. So let's try to gain some. Let's practice our aim. Speaking of aim, working in public, you see some people have very poor aim. Like, they try to... I don't think they even try. I think they just deliberately spray the toilet. Those people. Even those people use toilet paper, so... Can't believe I promoted that. Alright. Can I free this guy from this totem pole? Even in video games, you can't help but feel bad. Like, I don't almost want to leave him here. Oh, they killed him. Oh, I don't feel bad no more. Oh, no. Okay, they're coming for me. And they're about to poop on me. And they're gonna wipe afterwards. These guys are bad. They ain't ashamed to use their toilet paper. They'll probably TP your house just for existing. Alright. Back to the rant. Alright, so I'm done defelling Dookie boys. Done being a Dookie boy. I I think I just did something stupid. Alright, there's some food. And now I'm wiping and washing my hands, so that food's safe to eat. I don't know why I'm like this basic stuff, just... I don't want to be a conformist, but some things you should conform with. And with so many people trying to lie to you, it's hard to really... It's hard to really get the truth. Speaking of the truth... Truth is, I'm sick of writing... Oh, no. They got backup. Okay, don't want to mess with them. You know, trying to be someone you're not never works out. Like, I try to use the sniper. I am not the one-shot kind of guy. I need a whole lot of bullets to hit my mark. I need to find an LMG. And then I can just spray. Like those nasty people spray all over the bathroom walls. And you gotta clean it up, and you don't really have to clean it, you just take some hot water, throw it at it a few times till it goes down the drain. But the smell... Like, how do these people survive? Like, I understand there's homeless people, but even they have, like, a sense of... They do something. They stand out, ask for change, they get places. They're working. They're traveling, they're living to the fullest, and... Oh man, I am terrible at these games, dude. I need to play like a baby game like Minecraft. Something for adults that have been dulled by life and no longer know how to play games. No, actually, Minecraft's too hard. I remember they had like a bunch of recipes. I couldn't remember. This is console, so maybe they have it easier. I don't know. I don't know. Leave it in comments if you want me to try... Yeah, I need to try something else. This is... Ubisoft. At least Ubisoft keeps my friends with me. Like, you know, I fall off a bike, my friend's right there. It's unrealistic. And it's not real unrealistic because he appeared out of nowhere. It's unrealistic because someone coming to help you when you're in danger. Psh. If you've been through life, you know that's very rare. If you got someone like that, hold on to them. As long as you can, but you can't hold on to people forever. Sometimes people, you're not gonna be with them forever. You're not gonna know them forever. Nothing's forever. Nothing you have is forever. Not your house, not your clothes, not even this console I'm playing. One day it'll just break by itself and turn to dust. Probably won't turn to dust. It's plastic. It'll just be... It'll get broken apart or preserved, who knows. But it won't be mine once I'm gone or once a new console comes out, which probably won't. Am I back where I started? Well, I think that's a good ending. Right back where I started. I guess I'm too chicken to play this game, huh? Well, even if you're... No matter who you are, if you're a chicken, if you're a dookie boy, or if you're just the top man, it's good to be with your people. But I'm gonna stay with the chickens. You know, chickens aren't that bad, you know, when you think about it. Like, I know a rooster killed a police officer one time. It did have spurs on, but police had a gun, so can't hate on the chicken for having a weapon. Well, it's a rooster, but we'll just call it a chicken. I'm not gonna shoot the chickens. I don't know why people do that in games. But yeah, I remember I had 2 chickens. One got eaten by a raccoon, because they left it outside before we could build the cage. And the other one, she lived a long life. Her name was Picky. We used to pick worms out of the dirt. Looked like a little T-Rex. She would go and just snatch them up. Precision. So yeah. They do kind of look like T-Rexes. I can see why people compare them. Look at that. Call someone a chicken. I bet if that chicken was bigger than you, it would mess you up. Yeah, that's the subjects. Wiping, chickens, transitioning to adulthood, not being good at games. You know, sometimes when you're adult, You just end up being the leader. Like, sometimes people just copy you. I've seen that in life. If you're doing what you're supposed to, people will copy you. They won't even ask for an explanation. Even when you're not doing what you're supposed to. If they see you as the leader, they'll do it. People wonder why people do all this crazy stuff online. It's because peer pressure. People aren't too different from these AI. If I get down, they get down. If I stand, they stand. But the world's full of sheep. And what are sheep gonna do? We're gonna lay in the grass while everyone waits to harvest us. And no, they're not gonna rise up and change. Nope, too comfy. There's a whole fight out there. You can look down on your fellow man for that, but what are you doing? And if you want to do something, do you have a big enough group to do anything? You don't. Just work with what you have. If all you got is a bucket of water and a drain, appreciate it. Some people don't even have water. A few days ago, I was riding my bike. I almost died. I was like dying from the heat. I wish I had this water pump. Yeah, guys, that's it for today. Comment chicken. If you don't know what else to comment, I'll see you later.